It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Justin Verlander. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Down the middle for a strike. So we're off and running in game one. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Brian Reynolds here. Reynolds was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs.
Pretty rare to see a 3-homer game like he had last time out. The only active player with at least 4 3-homer performances is Mookie Betts, who's tied for the all-time lead with 6.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at our lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking.
A guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Coors Field, and towing the slab in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the go-ahead run and scoring on the number 2. That one ripped left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Homer, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. Statcast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Willie Adames stands in. That one ripped. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you've got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. To the second deck it goes. Their third home run of the inning. It's 4-0. Take another look as Statcast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Bill. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's Elliot Ramos. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. It's 7-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Paul Skeens won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Bailey Falter into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, base is empty. Now at the plate, Luis Matos. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Gone! Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
At the plate, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-0.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So 1 out, nobody on. Willie Adames, the next to hit. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 11-0.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bailey Falter is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching
Carmen
for Pittsburgh.
Majinski gets handed the rock
Number
out of the pen.
50, Carmen Majinski.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. This one smoked on its way out of here. so he blasts one out the other way. It's 12-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And that one ripped into right. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A two-run shot, his second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 14-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Base is empty, one away, and digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Well struck right field, and it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis.
So digging in, Luis Matos. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw three on the board. It's 17-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carmen Mlodzinski done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. The new pitcher in the game, Peter Strzelecki.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Two down, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Line drive, Adam in center field. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. Second inning coming up here in Denver. The Giants lead it 17-0. Game one of the National League Championship Series. And here is Andrew McCutchen. So it's game one of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Strike two. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Joey Bart now. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 6, first baseman.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here is Spencer Horwitz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Man at first, one away. Horwitz with 4 runs batted in his last game. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. And he's out.
Batting 7, second baseman, Nick
And
Gonzalez.
now here is Nick Gonzalez. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball. Adames the throw to first. And that is that. Pirates lead 1. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Down 17-0. Game 1 of the NLCS. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Strzelecki back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 18-0.
He's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
And here is Matt Chapman. Swung on, belted. That one's back. See you later. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. It's 19-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And late night Lamont crushes one out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 20-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
So now here's the DH, Elliot Ramos. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Line drive, speared at first, and they get the out.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski will hit next. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We played 2 full. San Francisco leads this one 20-0.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice. So I seize the day. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. I'm in that zone. I'm in that zone. I'm blowing up. I'm in that zone. I'm in.
Back here in Denver, on to the third inning. Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. And that one fouled off.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
And they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This one in the air, center field. Lead. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground, Chapman gets it to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Luis Matos. Line drive. Reynolds pulls it down, and there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one smashed down the right field line. And foul ball.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helped.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man aboard, Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Glove side, but it gets through. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Line drive, caught. Low throw, and he can't take it out. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Giants on top 20-0. And we're back. D-Ray coming to the plate now.
Left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Reynolds, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And first offering is fouled off.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No ball.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch. Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
0-2 now. Right side. Wade. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
2 down, bases empty. Here's McCutchen. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit in the air, center field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh,
with a new arm on the mound. Kyle
number
Nicholas.
66.
Power slider guy, Billy.
Kyle
He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick
Leading
up.
off to the
And here
Giants.
is
Third baseman,
Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. Another homer. His third home run of the game. It's 21-0.
Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So here's Wade now. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. That one ripped right center field. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one. That's his third home run of the game. It's 22-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Digging in, Elliot Ramos. Ripped on a line to center. Cruz makes the grab, one away.
Now
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And Yaz blasts it out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 23-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the lineup flips over. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's out of here. A massive home run. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 25-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Nicholas will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now for the Pirates, Caleb Ferguson.
64, Caleb Ferguson.
So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. That one ripped. Get out of town. His 4th home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 27-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. So 2 down, Lamont Wade Jr. getting ready to hit. Rips that one to right. And that's going to bang against the wall. The run comes in from second. The relay, he's in there. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. This one smacked out to left center. That'll make it out of here. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 30-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That one ripped left field. Going, gone!
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now, Mike Yastrzemski. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one is off the top of the wall. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. He botches it. Coming home. He'll score. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now it's going to be Willie Adames trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
There's a line drive to left field. Say goodbye to that one.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, dude. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever.
That's hard hit in the line. Out of here.
Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cruz makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. Back here at Coors
Leading
Field,
off for
top five,
Pittsburgh,
John Shelby
catcher,
with Chris
Joey
Singleton.
Bart.
And leading it off, Joey Bart. Verlander back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bailey hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting,
Up
second
next for the
baseman,
Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Chopped to third. Picks it up with a bare hand. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. To the right side, Fitzgerald. To first, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Dennis Santana. And now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos.
Designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, raging back towards the wall. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So man aboard, and up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a home run into the upper deck.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Dennis Santana gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Colin
Pittsburgh.
Holderman on a pitch out
Number
of the pen here.
35, Colin Holderman.
Luis Matos now at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that one is off the wall. And that's a two-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at second with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. See, ever wonder what a 480-foot home run looks like? Well, here you go.
Just absolutely amazing, Berg. I mean, StatCast tells the whole story right there clearly, but just so impressive in real time, but even more so when you've got the data to back it up. A guy knows he crushed it, but when he sees the numbers, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it felt like.
Here's Matt Chapman. That one back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Berg. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So one out, nobody on. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game. One out, runner at second. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Dives, and he can't hang on. Coming home. There's one.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And he'll play it on a bounce. They get the force. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The Giants up big in this one here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Up the middle. And that one handled. The throw to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And the Pirates go 1-2-3.
Leading off.
And up next for San Francisco, Luis Matos. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Now batting, center fielder, Jung-Hoo
Lee, the next Giant to hit. That one ripped. Into the bullpen and gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So man aboard. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. Back there. And that one is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's Matt Chapman. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Now batting, first baseman, Lamont.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Colin Holderman won't go any further tonight.
Now pitching for
So the
Pittsburgh.
closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
David
51.
Bednar.
David Bednar.
Two down, bases empty. And now Lamont Wade Jr.
We just saw another really good swing in that last at bat. It did result in a hit, but those types of cuts are the reason why they're playing with the lead right now.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And in scoring position with two away. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead. And he'll pull into second with two gone. So two down. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Line drive. And it hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. And there's a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis.
Here's the left fielder, Luis Matos. Back there. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back to the top of the order now. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Could be extra bases.
Up next for the Giants.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Matt Chapman. And it is gone. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. Two outs, nobody on. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. Next will be the Giants' DH, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that one is gone.
Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Liner to second and picked on the hop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. So they pour it on here for 15 runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
This is exactly how the home team dreamed they would start this series, Boog. They're winning. They still have their starter out there, and the bullpen is getting rest. You can't ask for much more out of game one. Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Fly ball down the line. Matos turns to the right on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game one. Swings and misses with number 9 for him in this game. 9 still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Back here in Denver. Now here is Luis Matos.
Luis Matos.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. So man aboard, and now Tyler Fitzgerald. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Going, gone!
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Willie Adames now at the plate. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Cruz going back, and that one is off the top of the wall, and he's got a double. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And that ball is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next to hit, Lamont Wade Jr. On a line out towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Out of here. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one is off the wall. And that's a double. One down at the plate. Mike Yastrzemski. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And this one will run out of oxygen way up there into the rooftop area. Wow.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. There's a line drive to left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Man at second with one away. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Willie Adames getting ready to hit. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Matt Chapman. Hit hard on the ground is short. Falefa throws to first in time. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Verlander back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. Tapper back to the mound. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Yastrzemski snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Ke'Bryan Hayes will hit next. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
corrals it. And that is that. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now, Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Line drive, caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elliott.
And now it's the Giants DH, Elliott Ramos. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
So, man aboard, Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That one ripped. And forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. Out of here.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Back here at Coors Field, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Yastrzemski. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. right back to him on the mound. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants playing game one here at home.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.